What up, friends? How are you doing? So I did my nails. I'm outside because it feels really good, and I wanted to talk about something. Okay, so another thing I was gonna add to the whole, before I forget, okay, to why would family members or friends or loved one want to stop you from your happiness, right? Okay, another thing that I thought about is because this is how I felt, okay, and sometimes doing the right thing after you've done the wrong thing your whole entire life, sometimes you think it's too late for you to turn your life around. Like you've done so much bad shit in your lifetime, like it's what's the point? I'm going to hell anyways, right? Okay, so in my mind, this is what popped into my head, was maybe these people who were stopping you or not wanting you to do something because of whatever reason, and they created blockages or whatever, maybe it's because they think it's too late for them to turn their life around, and it's not. It's never too late. It doesn't matter what you've done, because this is what I used to think my whole life was like, why am I going to do something like, I don't even, like when I would go to church, I would feel guilty, because of my sins, and so I used to think like, what's the point? Like, why am I even gonna go if I've already done so much bad? Well, the way you turn that around is you wake up in the morning and you decide, because it's your choice, whether or not to be a shit person or to spread positivity and to live a pure, authentic life. Okay, get up every day to work, or whatever you do. If you don't work, get up every day, be productive, help people out, like if they need rides somewhere or whatever. I don't know, like just being a good hearted person, helping thy neighbor, love thy neighbor, things like that. So you can reverse what you've done in your life. You can reverse it by doing good. Don't think about the past. We don't live there anymore. And I'm not talking about people who have serious things on their history, which I will not get into. I'm just talking about in general. People think that they've done so bad in their life that it's too late to start off on a new path, a good path, a pure heart, good intentions. People think it's too late, and it's not too late. I used to think that all the time, that, okay, it's too late for me to go, like I can't go back and change the past, No, we can't. But we can learn from them, and we can teach others not to do what you did. You know what I mean? Or, maybe you were provoked into doing something. Maybe you were provoked into, doing bad, or maybe whatever, your surroundings, you had peer pressure, like your peer pressure to do something, and you did it because you didn't want to look like the stupid one. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that, and it's never too late. So what just came to me was like, okay, maybe sometimes, they think it's too late for them, so they don't want you to move on. They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to turn your life around because they feel it's too late for them, and it's not too late for you. It's never too late for you. I'm going to be 43 this year, and I never in a million years did I ever think that I was going to turn my life around like this, ever, ever, ever. And self-love, what the fuck is that? Like, I didn't know what that was. But, and I will say, I know I always say I was just minding my own business, and then shit changed. I think what it was my prayer. Prayer is what really got me out of it. I prayed every day for 3 years straight, several times a day. And even though I wasn't in the best, in my mind, I was, still going through things, struggling with stuff, with my brother and everything, I still prayed, and I still gave thanks for what I did have. And, thank you for waking me up, just prayed every day. And then just, you know, just prayed for everything. I just prayed my ass off, okay, for 3 years. And then that's when shit turned around. Like, that's when the script flipped, you know? So I do say I was just minding my own business. So I prayed for specific things, and I did end up getting them, okay? I prayed to God for every day for certain things, and I ended up getting them. Because it does take your hard work, it takes dedication, it takes change, it takes there's a lot of moving parts to this, like, but you have to want it. You have to want it, you know? Like, I wanted it so bad, but I didn't know what to do, you know what I mean? And I prayed every day for an answer. And one day I got it. I got my answer. And I'll be forever thankful for that. Because I was in a dark place, where I didn't know anything. And after my brother died, like, that was it for me. Like, I didn't know, like, when somebody passes away, something tragic happens to you like that, with the guilt that I had, because I was not in communication with him, I could have gone either way. I could have gone down a dark slope and just fucking gave up. I could have gave up on life right then and there when my brother died, because I was like the worst that I ever felt. Because I love my brother so much, and he was my best friend. And I could have just let it take, like, I could have just succumbed to it. Like, I could have just let it just take me. I can't take this anymore. I was already in a dark place. I could have did that, but I didn't. And at first it wasn't for me. It was for my kids. It wasn't for me at first. I had the love for my children that I have. And I was determined to change myself. And I did. And I prayed for years for a way. And one day, I was minding my own business, and I got it. And it changed me completely. Oh, it looks like I have boogers. It's not boogers, I promise. It's the tears. But it was, and I'm telling you, everything was like, I'm telling you, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it was just like one day, like, everything just changed for me. My spirituality, like, something just turned on. And I was like, answers just came to me. Like, solutions came to me. And, you know, like, something just woke me up to it. And I'll be forever thankful for that. And I will never, ever forget that. Ever. And it was life-changing. It really was. And it's been hard. It's been a hard year. But you know what? I'm almost like, I'm like right there. I'm pretty much like I can probably, like, if I tippy-toe, like, I literally have one more obstacle in front of me, and that's it. And I'm where I want to be. It's crazy. And I haven't said to anybody what's going to happen, what my plan is. Just one person knows. Just one person. 2 people, including God. But I have this goal in mind, and I'm going to do it within 6 months. I'm doing it. Okay? I'm taking another leap of faith. And how you doing? Okay? So, but this is not to forget, you know, what I've been through and how it all started. I will never forget that. And I will always be thankful for that. Always. Because I was just at a place where I didn't know what to do. And I was thankful to get that opportunity to just so happen to cross paths with somebody. And I will always be thankful for that. And I will never forget that. I won't. But, you know, like I said, it's not to be like, oh, you know, I did this all by myself, because I didn't do it all by myself. It took a lot, you know, it took a whole team, spiritual team, okay, to help me do this. And in like, I will say probably like before my birthday, I'm gonna be great. Another drive-by. I'm gonna be where I want to be, where I'm going. And like I said, only one though, the person involved, only that person knows, okay? The person that's going with me, okay? Those the only person that knows. And like I said, God. But yeah, so I'm very thankful for that. And I just, like I said, never in a million years did I ever think like this was gonna happen for me. Never. Also, I did get a question about me, about my, somebody asked me if I play dumb a lot. Yes, I do. I do play dumb a lot because I don't like people to, I like to hide my moves. I like to hide my, like, what I know. I kind of act like an airhead sometimes because I think it's in a way I want to see how people will treat me if they think I don't know anything. You know, if they think that they're smarter than me, how would they treat me? And those are the people who, like one of my coworkers, I play really dumb, you know, and he still treats me the same, and that's like very rare. Like whenever people like that, like they can either take advantage of you, right? If you feel like dumb or you act dumb, or like you don't know something, or you act like an airhead, people will take advantage of that. They'll walk all over you. They'll take your kindness for weakness, and all that stuff, you know. But one of my coworkers, he's like, I swear he should be a teacher. I mean to tell him, I tell him, you need to introduce me to your wife, because his wife does like a lot of arts and crafts and DIYs. I'm like, and she has like Wednesday night craft night. What? Sign me up. She does quilts and everything. I'm like, we like the same shit. And she's like super young. Like they're young. They're like in their 20s, I think. I'm not too sure. Anyways, so yeah, so he will still, and I noticed that about him, like he will still treat me the same, like a teacher. You know how a teacher is like real nice, and they're like, you know, he treats you the same. So that's very rare. Like when you act dumb and airhead, ignorant, gullible, act like that in front of people. I do that just to see how people will treat me, just to see. And I guess somebody got that from me. Somebody read me and asked me, like, I want to ask you, like, in a not a fucked up way, but in a cool, you know, like in a way, like, do you kind of act like you don't know anything on purpose, or do you act like an airhead? Not saying you're an airhead, but do you act like a dummy, you know? And I'm like, yes, I do. I do. I do all the time, actually. And that's just one of my, I guess it's one of my security measures, just to see how somebody will treat you if you know less than them. And I'm telling you, the trick works. You will find either people are going to take advantage, or try to take advantage of you, try to belittle you, try to act like they're better than you, whatever. That's a good test of somebody's character, is to act like an idiot and like a dummy, or to know less than. And that will be the ultimate test to see whether or not how a person really is, you know. Anyways, so yeah, so there's that. So I just wanted to talk about that really quick, about you know, prayer like got me here. Okay, I can't say that just one day I just decided to change. Like, no, it was like a whole thing. Like I prayed, and I acknowledged changes needed to be made. I prayed about it, made changes with myself, okay? And you know, that's how I did it. And now I could tell you guys, not like I'm a success and I'm like where I got to be, even though I'm meeting a goal very shortly, like very, very, very shortly. I'm still going to grow as a person, as a human being. I'm still going to keep going. It's not going to stop there. You know what I mean? It's not going to stop. I'm going to keep on a trucking, okay? And I cannot wait to go where I'm going, because ever since I decided to move, man, like, it's like, I just can't wait. I just can't wait. It's like starting over. Like, I'm moving from my house that I love, and I'm going to move out to the country. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I cannot wait to be there. Like, it's like it can't come soon enough. You know what I mean? And I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to be, out in the middle of nowhere. And now I'm finally going to do it. Like, that's been like my life goal, is to just live out in the country somewhere. Like, it's what I want to do. So, yeah. Anyways, so I'll let you go. I believe that was all I was going to talk about. Yeah, that was all I was going to talk about. Anyways, I'll let you go. Bye.